Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be. Shield Destroyer. So it's, what is it? 8th November, 10:40 p.m. And wow, man, just opens the mind, doesn't it? You know what I mean? When you get a good draw, it, like, I'm just like, whoa. Like, and you ain't smoked for like I don't know, a month or two, innit? And you look at the title, Dolores, innit? Look at the title, The Imperialist, innit? You think, and they've literally got Trump cards out, right? There's the picture. I couldn't believe it. When I typed in Trump card, I actually saw packs of cards that were being sold with Trump and saying America first. You know what I mean? Is there, and you know, selling them as Trump cards, right? And when you look at the words, you know, it's not by chance. It's not by chance. All these coincidences, right? And America first. Well, is that telling the truth? You know, and what does America first really mean, right? Because apparently everyone thinks America first means Trump's putting the people first, right? But I got a feeling it might mean something else. That people, you know, outside of outside of the world of not watching telly, just all seem to believe in it, that, you know, the America first is it means that Trump is going to save them, you know, and what do they tend to do, right? One of their biggest gameplays, right, is to always be doing exactly the opposite what they pretend they are, aka fucking religion is a big example of that, pretending to be the opposite of what they really are, right? And if you can't see what's coming in 2025, and why we've got an actor playing a role of this guy who's, you know, suddenly bought himself into presidency because he's so rich, because he's such a nice guy, you know. He's not greedy. He's not full of himself. He hasn't had a life of a fucking silver spoon up his ass. He's got no contact with the bankers and the real controllers of the world whatsoever. The media don't like to massively promote him in any way. No, not at all. Like, yeah, it really gives a fuck about the average man, and he's not playing a part in order to corrupt minds and get them to follow like sheep into a fucking den of doom, innit? But apparently, still, and we are in November now of 2024, right? And apparently, still, the whole world. The average man on the street are all completely glazed over with belief of every fucking piece of shit bollocks they've been taught, right? Absolute fucking mind control from birth, you know, without a shadow of a doubt, right? That's a fact. I mean, people in denial of that, you know, well, so you didn't do it, mate. You know what I mean? You haven't been through that now. Think about it, people, and you know what I mean? What, you haven't been through that system, then you didn't go to, say, even starting from infant school, or maybe you're so old it was junior school you started, didn't it? You know what I mean? When you were 9, you started school, or when you were 8, you started school, or when you were 3, or mate, what is it now? 2? You know what I mean? You didn't get that going, that brainwashing from that age of starting school, innit? And you'd already had so much brainwashing from everyone around you that's already brainwashed, right? Just before you were pushed off to school, isn't it? This is the world, you know, getting informed as a child that this is the world, right? And you know, guilty, right? Absolutely, you know what I mean? I think probably 100% of us, or 99.9% of us, probably are guilty of being in that mind frame, right? Where we're teaching our children just shit and saying, oh yeah, the world's this, and we go to space and land on moons, and you know, all this shit, right? But some of us fucking, you know, the fucking, I don't know, mindset, is it? The brain. And without the brain, do you lose your heart, right? You know, when you lose your heart, do you lose your courage, right? You had a fucking brick road, right? To me, you know, and I think pretty much when you think about it, if that was so, which in my conclusion is exactly what's going on, right? They've lost their minds because they're brainwashed, right? And they haven't been able to escape that brainwash, right? And then on top of that, their hearts are getting fucking black, right? They're all about money, trying to look a certain way, trying to impress people with things and telling them, look at this. They're all chasing. Once upon a time, they're all chasing fucking mansions, innit? Now they're all chasing a 3-bedroom semi, right? That's on a nice estate. You know, blends in with the, you know, some big houses today. You know, the estates. You know, there's some bigger houses, but we will. Yeah, if we can get that 3-bed semi with a 6 foot by 6 foot back garden, you know, that's the goal at the moment, I'd say, for the average fucking prick, innit? And to have like two two nice executive cars sitting on the driveway. You know, that's literally the goal, isn't it, for the majority, I'd say, of certainly probably people in their 30s at the moment, right? You know, that's the dream. The 20s are still thinking, you know, oh yeah, I'm going to be a fucking star. You know, I'm going to be on the telly, and you know, something will change. Someone's going to give me an opportunity. Suddenly, someone will see who I am. You know, that's probably 20-year-olds, right? And it's a dream that we're painting the picture, right? When all work at the moment now is just turning into a corporate, like another is law within law, isn't it? You now got to obey, like, no, it's not law anymore. You got to obey. And most of that is fucking all about just, you're a naughty boy. How dare you decide what fucking speed is safe to travel at during what time of the day? And you know, why can't you? And then we'll get rid of the fucking people who can't drive, innit? You know what I mean? Who are crashing all the time. Simple as that, innit? But fucking leave people alone, man. You know what I mean? They're stressed. That's what I'm saying. People now everywhere traveling at fucking real slow speeds, right? Because they're all so scared. And you know, I've driven through both sides of the sudden cameras and, you know, fucking points and losing your license and insurance going up, fucking, you know, and before the cameras, of course, they get some probably 20-year-old telling a 50-year-old man how to drive and giving him a ticket, innit? And you have to pay 50 quid to the corporation, innit? Oh yeah, you haven't done anything, mate. Yeah, no harm, no victims. But I'm a 20-year-old, and I'm saying you're going too fast. You know what I mean? Because it's all based on what some man in some office that nobody knows decides that, you know, that's the speed I want you all to travel at this in this area on this land. You know what I mean? And if you don't, you got to pay me loads of money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fucking imagine if I knocked on a window, right, we're at the traffic lights, right? I went, oi, mate, you were going, I was behind you and I see you doing like 10 mile an hour faster, right? Yeah, and that's annoyed me. So you got to give me 100 quid, right? Like everyone would back the guy up in the car. Look, you can't tell him to pay 100 quid because he was speeding. You know what I mean? To what you believe, or you believe is a safe speed. You know what I mean? You can't turn around and say, "Oh yeah, 100 quid didn't like that," right? But that's exactly what they're doing. Exactly what they're doing, right? Under the guise of fucking law that's protecting everybody, right? Because we all need protecting. We need protecting from fucking back colds, apparently, right? We need protecting from fucking, like, all of a sudden all these every I mean, what suddenly changed where all of a sudden everyone's getting colds from fucking animals, allegedly, right? When nobody actually had a cold at all. Nobody was sniffling when allegedly we run out of toilet paper, and then all of a sudden, the media was all about how people they literally just starved all the stores, the corporations, because they're all owned by fucking the same cunts, and they just starved the store then and made sure that everyone was just like believed, just to see how stupid they all are, innit? And you saw how stupid they all were. The media loved to show it, didn't it? And we saw it firsthand, where all of a sudden people started fucking charging 10 quid in a shop for fucking 6 toilet rolls, isn't it? You know what I mean? Just take advantage of it. And everyone thought that was fair trade. I've got a fuckload in the back. Fucking I'm going to be a millionaire now, making people who are suffering pay 10 quid for fucking 6 toilet rolls. You know what I mean? To fucking say, that, and toilet rolls. You think about why it's so symbolic being a toilet roll, wiping your ass in it. They picked their product carefully. They watched and laughed as they all fucking suddenly stormed to the shops, panicking. And I was one of the poor bastards who had to pay a tenner for fucking 6 toilet rolls, isn't it? Because I didn't do any of that. And then they just starved the stores of them for about 2 weeks. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, literally, you know what I mean? So I literally hadn't gone out and got any at all, because I was fucking not playing that stupid little fucking game. But yeah, because everyone stocked up, so I had to pay a tenner. Yeah, I dare say they had fucking toilet roll at probably, an extra 50p or pound or whatever, stacked up high, right? And then all of a sudden the price of toilet paper dropped, didn't it? It literally, they were stocking it up, like some people doing stupid, like selling it for stupid money of toilet roll shit. I bet eBay went mental, didn't it, on toilet roll, man? No, I didn't look. I should have done. Probably people just going all of a sudden, just fucking toilet roll. Yeah, one roll, $50 and shit. You know what I mean? Fuck rude. And just show you, just another point in it, how humanity's treating each other, man. How we just suddenly all think that we can control each other, and you know what I mean? Because literally, whatever you see at workplaces, isn't it? You got rules, and some man is apparently, higher up because he's got a title. You can't like work together as a team anymore, and come together and figure out that, yeah, I want to stay in this job, and I want us to flourish. Of course, but I want us all to flourish, innit? So let's get together and figure out how we can, make this a better place, innit, for all of us, where we'll all thrive, right? Let's all work together rather than have, you got to do this and follow the rules and, corporate rules. And some of them are like, this is the problem. Like, working for people, innit? Like, yeah, they put, like, once upon a time as well, I think smaller companies, as far as corporates have got bigger and taken over everything, right? Smaller companies started to then be plastered with the same rules and regulations, where you're stricter and stricter in it, where another people just walking in a suit. And my job is to basically catch you breaking the rules, so we can fine you, and then you'll start getting stricter with the staff to make sure that they all obey the rules, right? Because you won't want to pay the money, because you keep, and we'll also call it a license. And if you don't obey the rules, we can shut you down. You know what I mean? It's like, what? And people accept that, right? It's just us, you know, what you think is the corporation saying it, this name? No, it's people. It's men and women deciding that, and not good men or women. People who are profiting from it massively, you know, massively profiting from it, right? Yeah, what's that? Is that a conspiracy theory? Is there anything I'm saying a conspiracy theory, right? Or is that, are people blinded? They're not just absolute facts to what's going on in this world, in this country, on this land, whatever you want to call it. They run it as a ship, literally. People can't even, like, that's not a fact. That's not a fiction. That's a fact, right? They are running it as if we're shipmates. You know what I mean? But they're also farming us. Jesus, I mean, you know, I'm fucking doing more fucking writing letters. But I'm trying to get one. You know what I mean? Put one together, and I've got a state. You know, it's like, fuck. I'm not using words like state, Satan 8, right? I'm not using words like that. So I'm, you know, but I want to put something together that I'm just going, mate. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, what is it I have to tell you, right? To fucking leave me alone, you know, and stop playing with my life, innit? Basically, where all these corporations, man, just fuck off, right? You got no power over me, innit? I'm not your fucking. You're not my daddy. You're not my god. You're men, women. You know what I mean? Holding them fucking, honestly, people. And it's not really about, you know, it's things like animals, right? You think in the real world, the more I think about it, like, I just think, like, we people don't respect any animals anymore, man. All going like, yeah, look at this road, wow, look at this, look how good we are. You know what I mean? While we're building fucking massive, just completely taking over fucking all areas of wildlife for things we don't fucking need, innit? To spend our time running up and down these fucking things all day, innit? Now to the point where you don't run up and down them hardly, do you? You've either got a fucking panic, you're worried about a fucking camera spoiling your day, innit? Or you're fucking sitting in traffic for fucking hours, innit? It's like, you know, it's all stress. They're making your whole life literally from morning to evening stress, and then people tune into the fucking news. You know what I mean? How grey does it get, innit? And everyone's doing it to each other because they're all obeying the rules. They're all scared to break the rules because they've all got big mortgages, and, you know, they're a manager, and everyone's got a manager above them, isn't they? You know what I mean? And nobody can see, you know, the pyramid, in it. Fuck's sake. Manager upon manager upon manager upon manager. So, man, you know, people can't even, and is that fact? You know what I mean? Is everyone blind to what, you know, how that's affecting, not, you know, not just, I mean, all the managers, you know what I mean? Like, the higher up the managers go until you to the top, the more stress you're getting, you know what I mean? Because, yeah, it's you probably got a bigger mortgage. You're probably fucking fucked if you lose your job, right? You know what I mean? Because you're never happy. You got to impress further, innit? That's basically how it goes, isn't it? It's what happens. They go from a 3-bed to a 4-bed to, you know, oh, look at me, I've got to get this 17-bed fucking palace thing, and yeah, I'll only use 2 of the rooms, but impresses people. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I mean, peeps. But that's the game, man. That's what everyone's chasing, man. Everyone's chasing it. And fuck's sake. As long as you're chasing that, and it never stops, you know, it'll never stop. I've never seen somebody with money, right, with, you know, you know, fuck it, I don't know what you call money, but I've never really seen someone with money, you know, but proper amount where they've like started a business, got really like fucking rich from it or something like that. Ever get to a point where they settle down and go, oh, that's enough. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of it is the way we're living now. The you know, you think about the cost of housing, right? The reason it's risen so much that people miss is because it's widening the ladder, right? It's making a ladder. So as you're climbing the ladder, the fucking ladder's getting fucking taller and taller and taller, and so it keeps you cycling it. You got fucking no, you're not relaxing at 40, mate. Now house prices are fucking going up. You got to get, if you want to move out of here now, your neighbourhood's turning into a bit of a shithole, mate. Yeah, people are still around here getting a bit angry. People are having more arguments. Parking's becoming a fucking nightmare. Next door keeps parking over my drive. I'm getting really fucking, you know, I've told him, you know what I mean? Now I've got to move in it. But I want a nicer place. I need to get to it. And they're making these areas, aren't they? You know, wider and wider, so that, you know, the further out and the rarer they are, where you can get a bit of peace and quiet after 20 years of living around people, and you know what I mean? But like literally, and it fucking, and I'm like, wow, is that a conspiracy theory? You know, I mean, like, but you know, one of them things in it, you can tell people they'll agree with you, but they'll then call you a conspiracy theorist for every fucking thing else you say that's going on in the world today. But it's honestly, people, I don't. You know, you laugh about it and shit, man. And I think that's a way of like controlling it, isn't it? It's the only way you can you can't. You know, I can't watch people, especially people I cared about, or you know, obviously do care about, but you know, I say they cared because fucking, like they're so brainwashed. They ain't like they're doing. Yeah, I don't know how to handle it when somebody like fucking shows how disgusted they are by me, by my actions, and you know, the fact that you know, it's done them that I could never actually sit down and listen, right? Not even to and consider anything I say, like, but you know, but you go through these fucking times, man, and somehow I don't know how, man, you keep a mindset, don't you? And you think, fuck, you know what I mean? It scares the fuck out of you to not be able to carry on with that mindset, right? Because fuck, you know, there's only one way you're going, isn't it? There's only one way you're going, man, and I think that's like, and unfortunately, to me, you know, and I'm not out there. It's like you know, I don't think people need to be scared, man. I think whatever comes. It's, you know what I mean. It's fucking. There's no running, right? There's no running from it, people. And in that respect, I think more and more people now, you know, maybe it is the fucking wake up, because I can't see how much closer we can get to the edge, right, as humanity by the looks of it, before, you know, humanity probably has to wake up, man. Because there must, you know, we talk about a spark in it, right? And I think if they're going to wake up, right, it's going to be fucking, you know, probably at 12 o'clock, in it. You know what I mean? And everyone talks about the clock, and I'd say we're pretty much at probably fucking 1 minute to 12 now. You know what I mean? But the 12 o'clock, the alarm goes off, in it. So if you think about it that way, and you see the whole feel, this whole fucking thing as a massive fucking directed, definitely, right? Film, you know, their biggest, you know, they're all about their fucking films, aren't they? And directors, and but yeah, it might be the case of the big flash, like, you know, the big boom. Oh fucking, what's humanity like? You're back in the room, innit? Exactly that, right? You're back in the room. Fucking hell, look how scary that fucking got, right? You know what I mean? Lights turn on, innit? Wow, everyone comes out of the fucking cone. Maybe we are literally all in another place on a fucking, you know, I'll think about that sometimes. I think maybe we're literally on like just a computer, you know, fucking game, and I'm operating this guy in this fucking world, you know what I mean? And suddenly we're all just gonna wake up. Fuck. How long was I there? 10 minutes, mate. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Now, that'd be fucked up, wouldn't it? I think like shit like that all the time. You got, I think again, without it, or why would you bother in it? You wouldn't wait for it, would you? But what I'm saying is, like, with everything in the world, like that I've learned, I wouldn't rule out any. I wouldn't pretend to know that all of a sudden the curtains aren't going to be drawn, right? And go, oh yeah, fucking scared you, and yeah, you can't, you know what I mean? Whoa, get me out of this shit, right? You know, maybe that's 12 o'clock, in it. Maybe some of us are, maybe that's the difference, right? Maybe we're all on our own clock, in it. Probably. We're all on our own clock, right? So you think about it, 12 o'clock for some people is fucking 9 o'clock, in it. You know what I mean? So a load of people, and that's probably the world, most of the world are still at 9 o'clock, and we're at 1 minute to 12, in it. So maybe it's just for us, in it, that we're coming out of the fucking the game, and you time it 12 o'clock. Whoa, fuck me! Imagine people. That'd be like, imagine the fucking like to say for example your whole family, right? Like they're all there, and all of a sudden you come out of this, right? Imagine the high from that, right? You fucking, and you realise quite quickly, but you so imagine the emotions, right? And then all of a sudden, like everyone's there, and they've literally don't like, and they see you, and they're like, "What the fuck's happened to you, mate?" Like, because they've literally just stood there for 10 minutes watching you. We've gone through this whole life, and it, fuck me, it's probably it, man. And you know, it's straight away to give you this fucking stick of marijuana. There you go, mate. And you know, it's used as you know, exactly for what it is. You know, it's a poom, and there's no fear of it in the real world. You know what I mean? Right, mate. Yeah, I need that. Fuck. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna need 20 minutes, people. You know what I mean? Fuck me, I'm gonna have to go and sit down and breathe. Oh, where's the air? What is this world? Oh yeah, fuck, now I remember. My God, I can't believe I just fucking feel like I lived a whole nother life. And we don't die. And then we don't want to. Brilliant. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. That might be the world we're really in, right? Well, people are decent. Yay. We learned to work together and look after everything, and yay, and all the animals are really kind. You know what I mean? Yeah, they'll all love humans because we stopped them from having to kill each other. Brilliant. Yeah, and everything we have to eat, we love. It's the tastiest shit going. It's really good for us. Brilliant. Fucking hell. Win-win-win, isn't it? You know what I mean? Wonder why a politician doesn't ever come up with things like that. You know what I mean? But I know they don't want people there to do that, do they? Fuck's sake. You want to stay in power, man. Power. Power. You know what I mean? Fuck's sake, man. It's crazy, people. So I ain't got my glass on. I can't be asked to read comments, mate, but I will look. You know me. I'll get there soon. But I gotta let it off, you know. You know what I mean? You know me. I have to let it out, man. That's the only way I can cope, innit? And you gotta let it out proper, right? If you're gonna say something, say it, innit? I mean, there's a big difference between a fucking actor and someone who actually fucking ain't scared just to say this fucking all wrong. You know what I mean? You're saying, you know, there's everything about it's wrong, and there's no, you know, I'm beyond fucking believing that people just think everything you tell them is okay, and you know, oh yeah, but yeah, that is true. Yeah, aspartame, they sell it to children. They market it as really good for you, as making you lose weight. You know, I mean, as simple as that, right? And if like everyone just ignores that fact, right? And too many people know that fact and still go along and vote and ask for more, you know, because they want to stay part of the shit place where they're living in it. But they want to be like that, you know, respected, and nobody's got respect for anyone hardly in it. But there's still no facing up to what, you know, nobody will take responsibility, right, for being a part of that. Blame party to it. When people like, if you get promoted, you know, I don't fucking. You get promoted in a job. It's more stress. You know what I mean? It's more stress, and if also in a job you're promoted, and now you've got to be the one who, you know, in order to keep your job, yeah, you got to keep 5 people in control, right? You know what I mean? Make sure it's up to you. I'm going to come down on you hard if because he's going to come down on me hard if you don't keep those 5 people in line and make sure they stick to the rules. And if they don't, then give them a warning. And if they break the warning again, bang, they're on a second warning. Naughty, you're naughty. So naughty, you're on a second warning, get in the corner. No. If you get to the 3rd warning, sorry, mate. Contract says that if you break that rule, any rules 3 times in a certain time, yeah, you're out, mate. Yeah, I know you're really good at your job. Yeah, I know, but you break the rules 3 times, mate. You know, I mean, nothing I can do. You know, I mean, nothing I can do, man. And now you, because of that, you know, it's a good possibility. Not well, you know, these days definitely a good possibility, right? A lot of people could end up on the street quite quickly, right? From breaking the little rules 3 times, right? Man, you know what I mean? And nobody notices it's actually happening, isn't it? And then literally pretty much anyone who's in any stress, like feeling any real emotion these days, you know, there's a good chance they'll end up on the grog or the drugs. Maybe they'll say they're depressed at some point and certainly end up on the drugs, right? They'll go and see a doctor, right? And say, hello, doctor, I trust you so much because the mind shit they've done to us throughout, from birth to now, as you know, I can trust you. That's all. Hello, yes, and I respect you. Fucking loads of respect, right? Loads of trust to you. It's why you got the job, isn't it? It's why you were so desperate, as you know, to please everybody going through school, especially daddy and mummy, because they're paying. You know what I mean? You know, they dress nice compared to everyone else, and we had the bigger house and Mercedes, right? You know what I mean? Man, but it's us doing it to us, man. We're fucking doing it to ourselves, and it's for we'll let a man be a man. You know what I mean? Let a woman be a woman. Let people be people, right? You know what I mean? Fuck's sake. And women followed men. You know what I mean? They didn't see how, like, what a fucking, because they had, you know, the world they'd created to convince them all to do it was mainly when you have a child, yeah, the mother can stay at home and you know, it's advertised in it, stay at home, yeah. Now you can have a little job, you know. We need some girls, some young girls, some fit folly in the workplaces till you're about, you know, 22, and you're kind of expiring, you know what I mean? Hopefully then you've had your baby, married, and daddy, the man you married, that you've got knocked up, oh dear, daddy now is really, he's got to get that job for life, where, you know, what's he going to do when there's a lot more opportunity? And it wasn't, you know, people were enjoying the company of others because they were allowed to, right? And the hours were 9 till 4, Monday to Friday. Hey, look at the weekend, and everyone's going out, and the sun's shining. Look at that. No white shit in the sky tonight, ain't no. You know what I mean? Look at us. Our life's great. Working. I'm a working man. You know what I mean? I support my family. You know, it's proud now, and it's proud. You know what I mean? Mum eventually just, babies, and you know what I mean, sitting at home. She said, now you got telly for mum, go on, look at these shows, they talk and they tell me about the world. I'm learning the politics and all the shit they're pushing into my mind to corrupt it on the television. You know what I mean? And music's, let's play the music, because so it can corrupt my mind. I listen to the lyrics and start re-singing them to myself time and time again. You know what I mean? Putting spells on my own self. Wow, this world's wonderful, right? Just constant fucking hammering, man. And then all of a sudden, they convince the ladies to follow the men. They got them all greedy. They started offering them, showing them. All of a sudden, cars got shiny. You know what I mean? Cars got shiny in it. Started, oh, look at this. Whoa. Look what you could have. Look at you, professional. Obviously, telly was all about how, you know, the best way. Look at it. Look at the lifestyle of the man in the suit who's driving the Jaguar. You want to be him. Look at him. He's getting the ladies. Yeah, you think you are him. Hey, if I get that promotion at work, I could swab back. It's going to be my dream to have a Jag. And I'm going to slick my hair back like the guy on the telly. You know, shit. I mean, honestly, you know, that's again, it's their goal. So they might work harder, obey more rules, start to, you know, and as the stress of that, they become grumpy. So great for management, right? I guess, like, you know, back in the day where you overlaid, I'm a manager. You know what I mean? Look at me. I drive a 2.8 gear injection X, not a 1.6 Cortina. I drive a fucking Granada. I'm a manager. And yeah, everything about it, you saw it, right? I was there, man. I watched it. The competition. And what was pushed, right? What was pushed during those times? Alcohol. Look at this, people. Look, after You've earned it. Yeah, nightclubs, pubs. Look at this. You got a nightlife. Hey, you had a stressful week at work. You feel like I don't want to sit there sewing some shit or every single day or you know what I mean, or just going and putting one fucking wing on a fucking car each morning for my whole day for 5 days a week. Now I'm tired and bored. Don't worry, relax. Pubs, nightclubs, cheap beer. Everyone can afford it. You know, look at the fashion. The fashion. Look at you. Whoa, stay to the fashion. It's the 60s, the 50s, the 70s, the 90s. Look at you. Ooh, you're evolving. Look at you people now in 2020. You've evolved so much. You all walk around in grey shit and all chase a career. Yay, look at life. Houses are getting smaller but more expensive. Yay. Oi, let's carry on this. This is brilliant. Right, fuck it. So fucking sad, people, man. You know, I mean, how long can you expect this to go on before something has to fucking go, innit? And that's the truth, innit? Whatever comes, and without literally somebody going, right, you've all been brainwashed, and they all agree, yeah, fuck, we've all been brainwashed, and shit. The people who've done the brainwashing are seriously fucked up, aren't they? Yep. And they are like fucking horrible, aren't they? Yep. Okay, fuck yeah, everyone, come on, let's have a chat. Well, yeah, what are we doing? What are we fucking? Oh, look, is this what we want for our children? Come on, it's a simple question, isn't it? Really? Has anyone said, is this what you want for your children? And someone said, yeah, this one's great, right? Yeah, working, yeah. You know, I want them to be, and most parents, the way they think their kids are going to be happy is to somehow push them into this education system, really make them listen and take it all in, kid. Take it all in, because you need to get good grades. Because I want you to impress everybody, and your life will be happier. Because you have money, and you'll get respect, and you'll work for. You'll be called a doctor or a lawyer. Yeah, look. They drive Mercedes. Look at the shows where there's a doctor and a lawyer. You watch that. They're a doctor and a lawyer. Look at that. Oh, you want to be him, didn't you, little fucking 5-year-old Terry? Yeah, I want to be him. Look at him. He's so, oh, mummy, daddy. Oh, yeah, fucking course. You know what I mean? Oh, look at him. Yeah, you're going to be like him. You're going to be a lawyer, son. Yeah, daddy, I want to be like him. Well, daddy, yeah, look at that. I like his car, daddy. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. Imagine when they're 24, man. And that's what I mean. It's like they're getting us to do that to our own children, man. So they're literally using not only brainwashing us to you know what I mean, they're brainwashing us to become controllers of each other, to fucking condemn our own children into this system, right? And into the brainwashing. That is a system, isn't it? Complete brainwashing. That is literally all you need to know, isn't it? The system is a brainwashing system, man. And I fall for it still, you know what I mean? Even though I know that. Even though I 100% know that, you know, it's not even a fucking debate as far as I'm concerned. Prove me wrong. You know what I mean? Fuck's sake. I've got enough proof to tell you this system is just a simple brainwashing system from birth to fucking death, right? Until people are willing to fucking accept that, we don't need to discuss fucking twin towers. You don't have to discuss any war. That's all you got to come to terms with, isn't it? And then you go, oh shit, yeah, okay, you know. And then you go, okay, well, whew, I'm getting out of it, and you know, I mean, I'm fucking okay. I'm not out of it. It annoys me. It annoys the fuck out of me, right? I just like get the fuck out of my head, innit? And I got rid of all the shit, didn't I? And then I listening to music, and I learned a lot from music, right? By listening to lyrics of things that, you know, from past they were telling us that was coming for the future. But, you know, I still realised that fuck, you know, I mean, what can you do? Like, you know, I don't even like, you know, whatever fucking frequencies they're putting the fucking music on, you know, the speakers I buy, the whatever, you know, let alone, you know, the vibes and the music and the shit that it's doing to my mind. Yeah, I listen because you know, I think like by listening and actually hearing what they're saying and seeing, you know, and knowing the meanings, as opposed to just go, oh yeah, I'll shut up. Of course he's not saying that or whatever. You know what I mean? But I think that also helps to you know, yeah, you're not fucking fooling me. I see what you're doing there, you cunts. You know, so does it hit you hard? But you how can you learn, right? How can you learn how they work if you don't do it hard and listen and do it right? When that fucking TV, man, oh, you know, I find it very hard to fucking, you know, I look at them and, you know, because they're there to grab you, right? They're literally programming to, oh, you just wear, if there's a TV on in a room, I'd say 90% of people are going to be somehow transfixed to it. Even if they hate what's on there, at some point they might stay away, but they'll watch it for so many seconds, right? And then maybe go, oh, what am I watching this for? So I still do it myself, innit? But that's what I hate. I fucking annoys the fuck out of me. Every pub now, a screen everywhere. You can't get away from it. Like screens. And it's literally like telling me, oh, everyone loves screens. Everyone, football. Yeah, everyone loves, look at us. Look at this. It's somehow like pub. Yeah. I go to the pub. The only time I go to a pub now, because, you know, we're trying to save for a holiday. You know, the only time I go to a pub is, you know, the missus, we got an agreement. Yeah, I can have 20 quid out of kitty every time there's a game that's my team. Yeah, got that agreement, man. So that's the only time I go to a pub these days. It's the only time I really socialise, you know. But I do enough socialising at work, thanks very much, where we're all pretending to be somebody. all like scared of each other because we don't know who's going to grass who if we break the rules. You know, fuck's sake. Honestly, man, and you know me, I can't do it. I can't, you know. I've never stuck to rules ever, not at school, and I can't do it. It's not in me, man. You know, I just can't do it, and that's why it's so kind of important to me as well to remove the grip. Right, it's so important to me to remove the grip of these corporations, whether they're calling themselves government, whether they're calling themselves. Well, I don't give a fuck what they're calling themselves. I really don't care what they're calling themselves. But my mindset has to come out and know, and I know fucking I'm out, right? You know what I mean? They've still got, like, the thing is, they still got their fucking idiots that dress up and call themselves police, right? The you know, the managers of everybody if they want to. You know, yeah, we can just get a whole load of men that come around because they got a uniform on and our corporation says so. They can acoust you, fuck you up, fucking, you know, they can pretty much do what they like it. And all they've got to do is say, oh, well, we fought or he resisted or whatever the fuck they want to say, right? And trust me, that's not by once or twice having the pleasure, you know what I mean? Having literally the pleasure of of that upon myself by them. So, and if these men and women, little girls sometimes and little boys decide and get like fucking decide, hey, I'm gonna lock you up. You know what I mean? And apparently, right, because they've got a uniform and a corporation tells them they're allowed to do that, everybody turns a blind eye and will actually stick up for the gang that's doing it, right? And people think that's acceptable. They don't think there's a better way of dealing with you know, it's a thing they call society. They don't think there's any better way than that, right? They're also scared of each other now. You think about it, right? If I know what it is, how many people out there they like, you know, and again, people that once upon a time, you know, were following the rules. I don't think I was ever really following the rules, but certainly once upon a time, I'd say where there was a point of me where I was, what was I chasing? Well, I kind of thought my life would be like everybody else's. You know, I mean, I'll find the one, right? I'll find the one at 16, you know, or 18 or whatever, right? Yeah, and then we'll get married and have 2 babies. Yeah, we'll have to, we'll live in this house, and yeah, it'll be detached. Yeah, double garage. Yeah, you know. At what point I broke from giving a fuck about that? It was probably quite early, to be fair, just because of I think moving, seeing a lot of shit. I suppose a lot of people saw a lot of shit in my era, I reckon. Right, it was the divorce fucking, because of course they were really promoting the sex, weren't they? So again, everyone married, then everyone divorced. They're rushing them into this lifestyle, and it. Oh, even friends, family go, what? You're 28 and you're not married yet, and almost making them feel shameful. Look, you got to get married because like everyone thinks you're weird now. Well, you're 28 and now you're feeling ugly, right? And everyone else is going out in couples, and you're always the one who's like, pressure, right? Pressure. So it's like literally pressurizing each other. All like, this is a lifestyle. Yeah, you come on, like you get married, 2 children. Look at us, we're so happy, and they all put on that facade as well, right? And then the girls will get together and say, hey, and talk the shit, and the boys will get together and talk the shit, and then they'll get back together and, hey, we're so happy. And eventually someone will explode, innit? We're divorced, right? And the sex everywhere, the fucking short mini skirts, all that sort of stuff in it. You know what I mean? Just pushing the sexuality on society at a time where it seemed like it's thriving. There was music, rock music, there was parties that transformed into pubs everywhere, nightclubs, and drugs and rock and roll. You know what I mean? They literally even branded it drugs and rock and roll. Was it? Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Literally branded it for them, what was going on. Yeah, so the era of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is great. The year of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Look at us. We're fucking. We all think we're still 18 at 60. Yay! Still like woo, still with it, man. And whoa, look at us. Yeah, it's all about being cool now. I'm 60 and I've got this pension and I can retire and have live in this 5-bedroom detached house and the Rolls Royce. Me and the missus look very, we go to the golf club and yay, now life's great. You see that fucking honestly. You can say, I mean, honestly, I'm just trying to point out, and I go on, right, but I'm just trying to point out just how they do it, you know, and how it, and that's fact. It's not like it's not no conspiracy theorist about it. You know what I mean? If you know anything about the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and you cannot see the decade, which they call us, they literally get us to call them decades, right? And I'm telling you, it's decades. It's decaying society, decaying us. And yeah, I saw a lot of them in it. So I played in the game during some of these decades, and although the last two have been like a big downfall quite quickly, right? From a real high to a real low, and they've just gone bang. You know, it's ruthless now, man. I mean, literally, that's the only way to really put it. In it, like literally ruthless, man. Everybody's turning ruthless. They want a society right now of ruthless people. I wonder why. You know what I mean? You know, everyone's going on about the Big Bang Theory, and I'm going, yeah, that's coming. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, the Big Bang Theory, they keep shouting in your mouth. Everyone, the big beer, that's coming. No. It's not a theory about fucking evolution or fucking all that shit. Let me daft. But I think like a part of reality kicks in when all of a sudden a prediction. Well, I say a prediction. I suppose it's a prediction, but the biggest guarantee I had of anything that was going to happen in the future was Trump was going to be a 2024 president, and I'm sure I fucking echoed that enough times throughout those years. And a lot of people realise, yes, uh, and for reasons, right? and and fuck's sake, I think like the realization, and if there was anything that well, I don't know if there's anything that I'd like to, you know, I was hoping, going, come on, please let me be wrong. Somehow I want to be sitting back going, fuck, how have I got that wrong? Like, wow, okay, I've got to rethink everything now. You know, so yeah, I think like when like that, you know, like obviously happens, it is big, like fucking ding ding, yeah, it's back, go off in it. Oh shit, oh shit. Obviously, like they can change the script at any time, but and maybe that's another thing. Maybe that's what they will do. You know what I mean? Suddenly, bang! Oh fuck! Yeah, change script. Yeah, maybe that's really what the calling is. It'll be for the people who've woken up to go right now. Okay, now start fucking putting your ideas into action because yeah, phew, yeah. Don't worry, we'll get these around to a better mind where they listen. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, people. That might not be a bad idea. How do you fix society? Make them see what they were doing. What about that? That could be a theory in it. So you can't like, you know, if you give up, don't give up hope. There's always, as I always say, right, no matter how bad things look or get, Right, you can never take away every little bit of hope, right? It's always going to be a little bit. So as long as that's the case, you know, fucking hang on to it hard. And then yeah, think about it, right? You don't know nothing. I don't fucking know nothing. All we're doing is predicting how the next chapter is going to go, innit? You know what I mean? But where it leads to, what's the chapter after that? Bang, I don't know. Because whatever way you look at it, right? We only think, and for the best writer in the world, right? In all of the universe, whatever you want to call it. There's no way, really. You know, if you're a really good writer, I don't think the idea is that a quarter of the way through the book, you already know the ending, right? That's a shit writer, isn't it? It's like, fucking hell. Yeah. It annoys you have to it annoys you that you have to read the whole book, right? Like, fuck's sake, yeah. Why did I read all this? I knew that fucking in the first quarter of the book this is how it's gonna end. It's like watching a film, isn't it? These what they call them, romantic comedies, or however they genre them. You know, what was I talking about? Fuck. Like it's just fucking gone because I was just like picturing like these fucking romantic films. Oh yeah, the you know exactly where it starts before you even fucking turn it on. You already know it's gonna end, isn't it? You know, women are all like, "Oh, but it's so romantic," because you know their whole programming was about like you know the wife was find the man for life. And it's about how he looks right now. You know, I mean, how he looks right now because that's going to impress everyone, the girls, and you know the better looking man is the you know. But they trophied each other, right? Both of them. I could go over what the man was looking for. Oh, man, they trophied each other, man. It's about winning. Right? Come on, I'm going to get the shiniest trophy, right? And impress everyone with that. Each other, right? And, you know, some settled. Some settled. A lot settled, probably, right? Yeah, okay, I'm going to go for that trophy. Yeah, fuck, I ain't going to get in that. And they called it leagues, and it, are you out of my league? You know, yeah, I can't go near her. She's well out of my league. Right? Don't even hear what I was saying, did it? And people say they haven't fucked the language, like, and most people don't know what language they're even speaking. They don't even know the words they're using, the spells they're putting on each other, right? And you think about spells. Spells is mind control. That's all it is. It's mind control. That's what a spell is. Doof. You know, give you all this wizardry shit on movies. Spell is you know, they put a spell on you, it's going to happen. And in theory, that's all they're doing with mind control, right? If they put a spell on you, it's going to happen. It can lead you to wherever they want to lead you. You're hypnotized, man. It's completely under their control. Like literally fucking it. And that's a life, man. A life being hypnotized. And that's I'd say that's a fact, right? For the majority of people, including myself to an extent. Still fucking under the hypnosis, but doing everything I can to fucking break away from it. Fuck's sake. I think even with that, right, you've got to be like fucking know yourself in it. Tell these motherfuckers to leave you alone, people. You know what I mean? Tell them you know who you are And if you're speaking like the language they've taught you, and you call it your own language, they can't use it against you. People don't like straight talk. You know what I mean? And make it clear, hey, keep your corporations away from me. I'm not in your fucking. Make sure that everything this name is not abused. It's being used by, it's been known to be used by, and I'm looking after it. It's mine. Fucking leave it alone. It's not yours. It's for my benefit, not my. You know what I mean? But make it your own language. But these fuckers, don't be scared of them, man. You know what I mean? Fucking, if someone wants to fucking come and with a gang in a fucking and tell you, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, you disobeyed the boss's rules. Now we've got the right to bang your door down, fucking arrest you, put you in cuffs. Or you smoked a reefer, boom, we're allowed to. You know what I mean? Yeah, oh, that broke the boss's rules, mate. Nah, fuck off, mate. That's so wrong on every fucking level, man. And the fact they're doing that to society, and again, it's us doing it to us because we are the policemen. We are the fucking, you know what I mean? The ones who suddenly go, oh, yeah, I want loads of control over people, man. Well, what career can I get? Well, I've got loads of control over people, man. Yeah, I want to be respected because, again, they slowly catch a monkey. Look how the police evolved, right? All of a sudden, these cars, and you think society wasn't planned a long time before, and cars were already, well into development when they started to slowly offer them out and make them better, and then turn them into like, how rich do you want to look? How much respect do you want to get? Because now we're going to look at this. You can work hard and you can have this. Come on, man. I see it, and I'm a car lover, right? But I'd get rid of them. Like, I wouldn't go. I don't know if I'd get it. Probably. Like, it's a really bad way of life, the way we're living, man. And so everyone's so scared to get back to nature and think it's going to be so. I mean, imagine how great we can make our world in nature, innit? You know what I mean? You think about that, innit? So everyone's so scared, like they think they love the concrete jungle, right? And they call it, innit? They make it clear concrete jungle. And yet nobody cares that our concrete jungle is just literally just like turning into where we're gonna like explode soon. Like, there's gonna be so much concrete. Fuck's sake, man. Yes, build. Fucking what? Jesus. That fucking cat just scared the shit out of me. You're fucking like, oh dear. Like cats can like make some noise, isn't it? Fucking suddenly made some fucking noise. I think he wants food. I think maybe he's going his water. He's looking a lot healthier, Marley. He's like he's fucking, I thought he's old. I thought, okay, let's, hope for the best. But I knew for a fact, right, 100%. If I know I can't prove this, right, but 100, like, I trust myself on this. 100%. If I'd taken him to the vets, I don't know, 70%, 60% of them would have said, oh yeah, he's an old cat. Best thing to do is to, probably put him down. But I reckon they'd 100% said that, right? And now he's like, it's like, wow, he's revitalizing. I'm giving him this fucking, I knew this stuff was good because I used it. I'm saying it's quite expensive, but I'm giving him this fucking food. And it says it's for his coat. All of a sudden, it's really weird. I've never seen anything like it out of cats in my life. All of a sudden, his fur went matted at the back. just saw her back, and I was like, what the fuck? How could that happen sort of overnight? And I pet my cat, so it was like really weird. And of course, then he started to get a bit like groggy in his slow movements, and he thought like, he was probably 17. He was something. I just lost another cat in February, so I thought, he's probably just old, and I think, like, I know, don't panic, but but get yourself ready, for little Marley. And then all of a sudden, right, and now I think my idea is, and I'm pretty sure that I'm probably right on this, he's got himself ill over grief of losing his cat friend. And he's got to himself to a point where and somehow now, he's picked himself up. And he's eating, he's fucking drinking, and I think he's recovering. His fur's getting better because there's nutrient in this cat feed, I think. He's getting bigger, he's getting stronger. He's really fucking like, whoa. Like, literally, Marley's just coming back to life. Oh, I hope I'm right. I'm like, whoa, fucking hell, you scare me, mate. I'm like that, but I worry because I like, you think, and also, but one of my, and maybe I put the spell on him, was when for quite a while, a lot of years, I always thought, oh fuck, I hope my cats aren't here, like when it all kicks off, right? You know what I mean? I hope they've had a good life and they've lived and they've died old age, and and they're not here. Because how do you take a cat where you need to do something? Fucking is. I mean, like it's like I couldn't leave them, and so it'll become fucked up a bit. So I thought, and I knew that it's not going to be for animals. What's going on either, is it? It's going to be fucking. Think about terrorizing the animals, man, which we do a lot, but when everyone's terrorizing each other, it's another thing, isn't it? Yeah, but it's good, man. He's like fucking honestly pumped up. He's honestly like I wouldn't say he's there, but I'm thinking maybe he's starting to come out of his grief, and he's got to a point where he's going, oh fuck, look, I've got to snap out of this kind of, because I'm getting sick, and I know I've got to eat. Sometimes, like, same with us, in it. People might not eat, and they'll start to get, and then they'll think, God, I've got to get out of this. But of course, nowadays people don't get to the point, because most of them will go to the doctor and get a load of drugs, right? So really and truly, I think there's always that, and I think that's the mindset that enables us to all be able to get through life. And I don't think anyone would ever change it, would they? Where there is a time point where the majority of a grief isn't affecting your daily life, or and yeah, I think that's where Marley might be, man. But he's got lots of love. I see him, and I just always, like, I knew it's his best power now, obviously. Like, company, I'm out all day. Now he's on his own, innit? It's like, so, like, he's had a tough time, man. But yeah, so I'm hoping that he's just going bang. If it, and I'm going, oh shit. At the same time, innit? I'm going, oh shit. Okay, so Marley's coming back. maybe that's a sign, innit? You know what I mean? Because maybe that's a sign where it's just on the edge. You're gonna take fucking Marley and give me the feeling that he's probably gone because I wished it, innit? You know what I mean? I put a spell on him to go before it went off, and that's why he took me 2 cats in the same year. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think he's going, it's all right, mate. Fuck that. I wouldn't put it's all right. Well, we're going to crack on for another fucking X-ray. I once had this wow time, right, where I was so fucking, honestly, I was so fucked up with. I think I was like angry, all the emotions, right? And it was during, what was it? What was it during? Fuck's sake. Sorry, man. I just honestly, I don't know what happens there. I just like literally, I guess everyone does it, innit? You just forget completely what you're talking about. It just fucking, it annoys the shit out of me when it happens, because I think like by speaking things, it makes more like, and I don't think we're taught that either, but I think that's saying Kelso like about just doing this on YouTube. Whereas I'd never have done it if I didn't get banned from Facebook. I was never like, I'd say I was literally the opposite. Absolutely fucking, I was camera shy. I was fucking hated, when you hear your own voice. I fucking, honestly, I don't know how people listen to their own voice, but I hate it. It's like, oh, what the fuck? It just sounds so much different on a tape recorder or something to yourself, didn't you? I don't know. That seems to be the thing. I don't know. I suppose some people probably go, "Oh yeah, I really like. I'm glad I sound like that." But yeah, I never got that. I was like, oh, like I don't know. It sounds so different to like what even I hear myself. I think that must be for everyone. Isn't it? It's weird. But yeah, so. But I think like the reason, like obviously probably the biggest reason, I think you get used to it, but the biggest reason I've done it, of course, because I had to fucking at first thinking it was going to somehow we'd be able to like shout like a lot of people, and people would start like getting it, and there'd be more waking up. There's loads of us there. Yeah, look, boom, we're gonna look at this, aren't we lucky? I thought that about Facebook. I didn't really think about YouTube by that time. Like I'd realised, yeah, fuck me. You just gotta shout as quickly as you can and try. But they're gonna fuck you if you, hey, what do you want? Money to have a channel and have loads of followers, right? Or do you want to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth? Because then you're going to get banned and banned and banned and banned and banned and banned. Literally what YouTube is. Owned by Google, innit? Wow. And people don't even see like the control from that. And all the other companies Google own. Well, now they basically own all of the media that everybody subscribes to within the net, on the net, in the net. Okay, now, hello, knock. And people always go, oh yeah, but you're on it. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm on it for like fucking, you know what I mean? I'm on it like because I get it. I get what it is, and I do everything I can when I'm on it to not let it fuck with my mind. And whether it's like doing this, that, whatever to your body, well, I ain't getting away from that, am I? With all these fucking waves that I know nothing about, that suddenly we can, so I'm thinking, what the fuck is in the air? Like, why is everyone getting cancer when we're so concerned about having everything wireless and all this electricity and just all of these waves suddenly in our atmosphere, innit? I mean, that's probably not good for us, is it? But how are you going to get away from it? You could get the fuck out into the bushes, I suppose, but of course none of us are designed for that, are we, anymore? To go and live in the bushes. Once upon a time, I loved it. I knew how to fucking, whoa, we can go just fucking go here, there, we probably, we'll go to the warm climate. It's winter, what I mean? Want to go there for a month, right? And what we'll do is when we get there, we'll set up this like, lovely place where, we have to secure everything and people are, everyone, that's how we live. We all agree this is great. If people want to live like that, that's great. And then hopefully, as ages go, everybody will adapt to it because they'll see, oh yeah, fucking, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? And we'll get so good at making what's fucking, wow, that we can all just go, yeah, happy with it. Let's see how we get 90% of the families, right? We'll have each family with a head, right? And they get to count all the family. So everyone gets to vote in the family, how they'd like the world to be, right? And then the head says the ballot for each family. And then we add the numbers up. And if there's 90% all agree to something, then we'll go, okay, we'll do a 5-year and we'll see how we're doing. And then we'll have another ballot. And we'll go on the elders to begin with. All the elders will ballot more because we value their opinion, right? And they're living a life and can, based on what the majority of them say, they'll say, well, yeah, I've done 70 years here, so this is a bit horrible, didn't much like that. I don't think that's good for me. Okay, yeah, and we want this obviously for the people who's growing up after us, and we want to teach our teachings, What a wonderful fucking world, isn't it? Oh, you just do it like that. And if 90% agree, we'll speak to the other 10 and go, right, what is it you want exactly in? Because we can perhaps set that up for you on one side, isn't it? What is it exactly you're offended by, or you think it's going to go wrong, that you're really against that? Because let's see, when it's enough here, we can make it. And if you're individual and you've got another idea, then off you go, right? As long as you ain't hurting no one. As long as you're not trying to fucking steal from someone, we're all trying to get on. Let's be nice and try and be fair. Oh, fair. Yeah, let's not get so hungry where we think all of a sudden we can all have so much land and everyone go fuck themselves. It's mine. Yeah, I've decided that all this massive piece of land. No, we can't walk on it, son. No, it's mine. Right? Now, let's not be greedy like that. All right. Yeah, obviously, we'll set the world up so the land is used for what we require to be happy, right? And we'll make sure it's plentiful. And I'm sure everybody, we're just. I'm sure a lot of people will be really proud to go out there and happily do an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever they wish to ensure that however that place works, it works the best it can. I mean, I'm sure there'll be 1,000 people when 100 would do the job in 3 hours. We just work it together. Do you know what? I'm going to go and see the lads have a crack. We always have a beer, if it's bit safe. We have a laugh, and we just fucking, we plough the mill or whatever, innit? Is it plough the mill, not plough the mill? Yeah, well, maybe plough and mill. Yeah, I like them lads. Yeah, we've all decided, we're going to get together tonight. We'll have a barbecue. We're going to do 3 hours. Then we're going to have a lovely barbecue and have a few beers and, say, yeah, well done, chaps. That's another load of bread for everyone tomorrow morning. Yeah. Everyone who wants to gets together at the biggest fucking party to all go, yeah, look at this, and we've been plentiful because look at this, wow, it's wonderful, and yeah, look at thanks, and everyone's got respect for each other because they're all just whatever they're doing, there's enough people whose minds is making sure that everyone's got enough, and we're all got you don't need to stock up. You don't need to fucking, you don't need to buy anything, mate. So you don't need your money. All we ask is nothing. You know what I mean? But anyone who wants to have a chat on perhaps how we can feed and best clothe and best look after our babies, let's have that chat in it. And how many thousands of men and women are going to go, yeah, I definitely want to have that fucking chat. And turn this world into the paradise we'd wish our children to be brought up in. Yeah, but people have lost the wish, man. You have to scare people. Hey, do what you want to do, right? But make it clear, but remember, remember. I think the only thing you need to bring a baby up, and in a way where the father and the mother, right, think, right, one thing we're going to install into our baby, right? One thing, the most important thing, right? Because we fucking love that baby, innit? So the most important thing is protect your soul, right? That's boom, right? That's what we're protect your soul, mate. Protect your soul, protect your soul, protect your soul. What does protect your soul mean, my daddy? You know what I mean? Well, son, who knows how you really sell your soul, but as long as you're honest with yourself and you realize who you are and you're proud of who you are, right? Or even if you feel like you're unproud, but you realize it for whatever reason, you then decide that it's more important to make yourself proud, right? You got to overcome, okay, right, I've done that, fuck. How can I fix it to like myself again, right? You know what I mean? What can I do to change that so it doesn't happen again? Right? Because I'm proud of myself. I don't like that feeling, right? As long as you're aiming for it, is the answer, I think, because there's a lot of things that you do that you probably don't even realise. because it's being natured into you. What is unnatural can become natural, right? With coercion. I talk about that in the way of eating meat, and I can't see it's good. But if you give everyone meat and you make all the other food shit, you know what I mean? And you bring them up on it, the taste buds in it, start fucking with the taste buds. And they made, I saw that the meat used to be a lot tastier back in the day. So of course they're really fucking with the meat, and we know that they fill chickens with, they say, water in it, but to plump them out and shit like that, right? But what else are they doing it to the meat? What they feed in the animals, all that sort of shit. They put in it. Who knows what's fucking shit they feed them animals? Seeds. They've all these people buying for fatter cows and. Oh yeah, look, if you get this fucking £50 a bag, all your cows get really fat really quick. And then you're eating that meat in it. Fucking 2 bangs. Farmers are feeling rich. And then all of a sudden they fucking start to grind the farmers because they want their farms, and now they want to control all of them and turn them into corporations. Yeah, you can rent this farm and become a farmer. But if you fuck with anything, the mortgage, people who run the bank, we're going to put pressure on you. All of a sudden, you're going down the local country pub and being like, the rich man, but works all day. But, you look at you, he's going away, mate. We're going to take it. We don't follow our rules because we're saying it's law. And we can decide, like, how bad you have to make the meat in order to make profit by fucking raising this, taking that away, doing this, making a law. Anytime we decide we want to squeeze the fuck out of you, all of a sudden we're going to do that, right? And there's going to be a time where we're just going to make up a whole load of fucking colds and steal your farms by slaying all of the animals and taking the meat trade over, right? And maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing. When you think about it. Maybe the people who took over the meat trade were taking over the order. In order to remove the meat, you need to control the meat trade, right? Although they said they slayed them, maybe they didn't. Never pretend to know. There's always another answer in there. And so, as much as you can predict what's going to happen in 2025, I wouldn't fucking sit there and fucking take it for gospel. Go spell. Oh yeah, I'm going to take that for go spell, because there is no way the fucking script, people. I say there's no way I know the script. And sometimes I get fucking annoyed, and sometimes I go down the wrong routes. And I think Trump coming in was like, oh fuck, oh shit, no, wait a minute. It was never one I wanted to be right on, but I wanted to make it fucking clear to so many people that this is, a massive, definite. I mean, I was like, oh man, you know what I mean. But the good thing is for me is, okay, right, it can only go two ways now, isn't it? We're there. We're at a point where it's like, it is fucking hurry up. I keep saying it. So although the emotions, isn't it? Again, there's like what you've asked for is coming. So you're like, yes, fuck. Because how long could you carry on like this? Like, you couldn't, could you? Like, I can't do another fucking 10 years of watching the people and like the misery and just this way of life is, and how people are becoming and how they're just allowing them to take over the pubs, the clubs, pretty much all of the things that people used to enjoy, whether it's right or wrong. Obviously alcohol is a play on us as well, but doesn't mean you have to steal it right away from everyone. That's up to them, innit? And we'll find out how really bad it is for us, and then teach as many who that it's bad, what I mean, and why, and actually there's much better things like it's weed that's good for you, and you're not going to turn into psycho, you're not going to get fucking addicted, and it's natural. Fucking wow. Who needs alcohol? Why would they even do that? I mean, that would be society eventually, wouldn't it? That would be everyone eventually with the right teachings. But when they hook you, innit? I mean, you think about the word hook, they've hooked us. And probably another sea merchant fucking saying it. Hook, line, and sinker. Everybody's at sea on a fucking ship. And it's a fucking pirate ship, and we're all hostages, apparently. Auditron sounds like a bot name, fam. It does a bit there. Auditron. Maybe he's a fucking bot. Do you reckon Auditron's a bot, Deirdre? Like, I'm gonna check his eyes out deeper next time he's on live. See if it goes zzz, zzz, do you know what I mean? Could be. Have you seen them fucking robots? They say they're robots, I don't know. Like, scary fuckers. Are they really doing what they say? These robots they show on telly. But then you see these robots, didn't you? Like, I don't know. Like, how human can? Oh, that's fucking horrible, baby. Can like make someone robotic, so you wouldn't know. That'd be like, wow, that is fucking, honestly. I mean, we know they've gone too far with all this fucking technology, and nah, you've gone too far, mate. Way too far, way over the line, right? Ooh, bring it back. You're killing us, man. That ain't softly, is it? Fucking little bastards. But Marley's doing a comeback, man, so that's a sign. So Marley can do a comeback. I suppose we all got to, we've got to like go, fuck, yeah, okay, the boat's rocking, but doesn't mean it's going to sink. But just hold on, just in case. It's probably going to get really rocky before the sun comes out, innit? Maybe we're just going through a storm. Oh, dear. Well, I got to go and get a coffee. And then I'll read some comments in it. I'm so sorry, but yeah, fucking. No, it's good to you. Cool. fuck, it's like come down, innit? Not in a way of like, you know, like just giving your mind a break and purposely like not trying to think of anything because like just realizing that I think when standing up and that it just sends the blood away and it's like, oh well, I'm out. You know what I mean? It's so deep in thought now. When you come out here, oh okay, fucking stop. But yeah, it's fucking just to be able to. I was saying earlier, it's like YouTube is definitely a good thing for, you know, just telling fucking getting it out, because I don't know, man, who can you talk to today, like in I mean any kind of depth about any like real subject, right? So yeah, I always suggest people get it out somehow. Even like I think Facebook and shit, like if you can post and not get banned, just fucking tell people, innit? That's what, you know, but get it out. It's good for you. Basically, I'd say don't let the common people make you hold back what you think about the world right now. You know what I mean? Because I think like, you know, I mean, fucking, it's time to go now. Fucking, you can't just sit back and, you know what I mean, watch it happen as such, but and just say nothing. Like I think that's what people probably gotta do. More and more people get to the point where they're going, fuck everyone. Well, I'm doing a fucking favour. I've got to go on, you know, I've got to go on YouTube and fucking tell everyone, look, it's just wake up, you cunts. You know, yeah, that's all it'd take, wouldn't it? If all of a sudden everyone, you know, how many people now have got access to YouTube and can make videos in it? So all of a sudden, a whole load of people get clicked out, and then all of a sudden they're making YouTubes or fucking on Facebook or whatever they use. I still say Facebook. Apparently, people don't use that anymore. But whatever it is, isn't it? All it takes is, you know, maybe one fact. Maybe they'll suddenly bring out the tagline that wakes them all up and they go, oh shit. You know, it becomes viral. 6 are old. Fucking so horrible. Viral. I was going to read some comment. I'm just going to start here, man. Let me do it. I'll be your internet servant. All hail the almighty algorithm. All hail the almighty shield destroyer. And neck. If you don't like neck, you've got issues. Yeah, I think that's true, actually, all the time. Without a neck, how are you going to breathe? Well, okay, I'll find another way there. Like, you know, on a nice, pretty girl, say. Like, I don't know, isn't it? There is like, I think like with a woman, the problem with a woman, and the reason women are more beautiful than men is not only on the face, but like there's not a bit is there of a woman that's like not got potential to be like wow. So when you put all that together, like sometimes you get like wow. And that's your first glance. We're not being like we're just being honest. Whereas when a man, I don't think there's like maybe I'm wrong, but maybe under other eyes, but I can't see there's a. I think there's a big difference there. Am I right or am I wrong? You know what I mean? Tell me on a postcard, though. People are so scared to talk about anything like sexual, but they all talk about sex, and but you're not allowed to like just be like ask a question, really, isn't it? I mean, really, is it like? I don't think the neck or like the legs, or I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I suppose. I suppose there's a perfect whole package for everybody, isn't there? In a way. I don't know. What do you think, Deirdre? You're a good one to ask, actually. I always thought that was a praying emoji, but it's high five. Nick, what did you do with Deirdre? Deirdre is only 10%, I'm 90% Nick. 10% women, 90% Nick. Yeah, my Nick is gender neutral. What the fuck? I don't even know what that means, man. Sex. Ooh-wee. Who don't love it? Even a woman's collarbone is beautiful. Yeah. Agree. See, that's what I'm saying. So, like, here is a place, but I can't imagine that. I don't know. I mean, would you think as a straight woman, a man's collarbone could be beautiful, like in like the same undertones? So I don't think so. I don't know, but now how would I know? Only question is, are you that? No. My boss's boss, so my regional manager, he always says to me, he always says it. He says, "So what conspiracy theories you got now?" Well, and I always give him something. Like I said to him that, well, let's be this way. I knew Trump was going to become the president in like fucking 2020, 2019 or something. And he's like, oh yeah, but anyone could have predicted. I was like, yeah, but I wasn't really predicting it. And he wasn't like in any running. He just like being kicked out of being president. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't. But I think like the fact that he's questioning, and then he said to me, he says, "Oh, like I'm supposed to have like branding on my car," and he's like, "Oh yeah, the your manager had already told me that you were gonna you didn't have branding on your car." And I was like, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "Oh well, we've all got to have it." And why haven't you? And I was like, well, I got this second car and blah de blah. But he's like, oh yeah, okay, so we'll have to get your car branded. And he's like, you smoking this car, Mark? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh well, it's against the law. I was like, what? Like, against the law? Wow. And I was like, oh shit. And I said, me and John had this discussion. And apparently, if it's a company car and you use it for personal, you're allowed to smoke in the car. And he went, no. And I was like, okay. He goes, yeah, don't smoke in the car. And I was like, yeah, okay. And I was like, second he's gone, what do I do? Spark a cigarette. And I fucking can't tell me I can't smoke in a car. I use it. A car is, you know what I mean? A smoker smokes in a car, man. If they wish, right? Especially during these times, especially when you're out in your car all day. Man, like, fuck that. So, yeah, of course, yeah, no worries. Yeah, fuck's sake, man. Oh, you've done your job, so you've done your bit, you've told me. So when anyone comes back and they think they blame me, I'll say, no, he did tell me. Okay, hopefully that's the way of seeing that, because fuck's sake. Oh, I wouldn't tell you not to play fucking, you know what I mean? Fucking ABBA in your car. I wouldn't start making rules like that, would I? And that sort of stuff, you know, if they're serious, like, and they start like, but I don't think they will, but you just never, obviously, you don't know, do you? But yeah, I couldn't stay, and that's the problem. That's another reason why I just don't even give a fuck, in it. Like, I can't. I just like fucking. I can't tolerate fucking having like this life of being ruled. I'd done it, didn't I? I worked for a company, and they're tracking the car, and it was literally, getting far, we know where you are, and you know, if you travel too fast, if you go the speed limit, we get alerts, and you get bad point, we check it, and blah blah blah. They sacked me because I was getting very like noisy about all the fucking rules and regulations, and how fucking it was like really just such a horrible way to do things. But you was only allowed to use the company car whilst working. What else was it? You had to be on site, and then you got paid. So it might take 2 hours to get to site, but you only get paid for when you get to site, right? So like, what? Oh man, it's so weird. It's honestly so sickening. And obviously, I broke every rule. But I also was fucking selling a lot more than everyone else. So but they used the miles per hour, right? When I got too noisy and was telling everyone how fucking awful it was. They used the excuse, which was true, but they clearly looked to go, how can we get him out quick? Was they checked my speeding record? It was like, oh yeah, like you've done 108. There's and that's gross misconduct. And if it's like a few miles an hour, but you're in a 70 and you're doing 108. I'm like, yeah, I drive fast. You know what I mean? It's a clear road. What do you want me to say? Fucking hell. Thanks for giving me a push, because Oh, it's getting so depressing, man, watching you all. Fucking honestly. They got us all doing it, man. Society's so fucking weird now. Weird as fucking hell. So fucked, man. I gotta stop smoking. I've got to read some comments on it. Whoa. Oh yeah. Fucking. Yeah, I got fucking let the blood go to my legs. I'm just sat down slouched. Fucking, I'm like, oh man, that's made me feel like sick. That's a fucking white. Yeah, man. It's like, whoa. Maybe it's like when all of a sudden the lights come on, it's like, wait. Where the fuck? What's the time? So look, I'll try and read some more now. I've got to go to bed. It's 20 to 1, man. You've got me jealous. I'm on another break. What strains you all on? Mine was called Flake. Was it? Flake? Snowflake? Snowflake? I think. Yeah, Snowflake. Deirdre, I decided to get another ounce in. Been a rough week, so decided I deserved to mong and free myself up from constantly trying to make it last. Gonna have a wake and bake weekend for once. Nice. Why awake? Dancing. Oh, wake yourself. Like it was. I know Aldertron. Good. A good egg. She'll destroy it. Much respect. Aldertron. I got a shipment of the seed junkie working. The customers love it, but it's not strong enough for me. Seed junkie fell off. Galeto. Dolores, you deserve it, mate. Enjoy. Annette. Doo-doo. Sitting Rap Freestyle Academy. Hello, Sitting Rap Freestyle Academy. Exactly. Wow, man. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice just to be able to relax. Fucking hell. But that, yeah, I'll tell you what I had to do. I had to go out with people like, and I suppose all you would say had were higher up in the company than me. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? All day, just like meeting these strange men, right? And they come out of me for the day, and we went and saw clients, and to be fair, it's good. But when you think about it, you know what I mean, you're like, oh shit. So and they all like, it's like this thing as well where they have, oh yeah, the salesman does the driving. We all go in the salesman's car, right? So yeah, like, and you know, I mean, you can imagine that's tough, isn't it? So, and especially when one of them's your regional manager, so it's like, okay, and you think, oh shit, and it, you know, fucking Friday, I'm like, right, fucking, I need a jibber, man. I knew it was gonna be a tough week, man. But, and you rush it, you're meeting them at 8 in the morning, and you're working. It's all like this. Yeah, how much figures we done? And yeah, it's tiring, man. And everyone's under pressure because, like, you know, it's all about how many figures will impress whichever manager you go up in it. Everyone's on a target. The manager's on a target. The regional manager's on a target. The sales director's on target. It's just a lineup in it. And the only good thing, like the thing I like, I suppose, about where I work is it's not sharehold. So allegedly, anyway. But yeah, I can only be myself, people. You know what I mean? I couldn't fake it, man. And you wonder, innit? Was not faking it, even though you're hitting the targets, but you don't know what's going on. What's going on next? All of a sudden, they're going to decide, the corporation can't keep him on a leash. And I'm not going to be put on a leash, man. But so far, I think, I don't know, did I pass the test, people? 4 people, right? So you got, do you think I passed the test? I don't know, man, because I reckon that's a big test, isn't it? Especially when they line you up like that. And it was managers from different departments to begin with. And then by Friday, you've still got to go. There's still this fucking big thing on, but then you're pretty much like on your own, innit? Back to normal. But you still got to go. It's still like, everyone's watching the figures for that day. I'm tired, man. Like yesterday, I had beers, man, because I just like so fucked, innit? I was like, I wasn't going to go to the pub, but I felt that getting out was probably better than just slouching and fucking, you know what I mean? And then once I'm there, it's like, just give me a beer, fuck it, I'm so fucked. So I thought, yeah, fuck it, tomorrow I know what I'm going to do, and it'll work better for me anyway, I'll get more rest. And I need to wake up, because, so, yeah, I decided to do some emails and shit rather than just fucking hit the road, innit? I figured I'd be in a much better frame of mind than I would if I fucking just go out groggy as fuck. But yeah, fucking so tiring, man. And again, it's because of the stress of it, innit? Like, you're used to doing something, and then, like, it wouldn't be so stressful. It's like, yeah, let's go, as just equals in a way, innit? And hey, everyone's car's different, and people do different things in their cars and use it for different things. And yeah, let's not start using it as a threat to lose your job and shit, innit? Because like that's a big fucking, and I don't know, man. Oh, good stuff, like. it was really weird because I kept getting these texts, right, and I actually thought they were coming from someone um, like who had a number of somebody who had this phone before me. So I thought, that must be it. And it was all like, I got weed. I'm in town tonight, I got weed. So I was like, okay, cool. I thought, wow, somebody who had this phone before me must have like had a weed dealer. And anyway, I didn't like do anything about it, but I kept getting them every now and then. And then I suddenly kind of remembered like having a little spliff behind the pub with two black guys, one of them really tall. And it was quite a notorious pub. But we were having a chat and they were smoking a joint, which was, I'm going to be chatting to someone who's smoking a joint. So it's like, and also I asked him, like, I said, where'd you get good weed around here? Because I can't get any. And he goes, we'll get you some if you want. And they put their number in, and I was so wrecked that night, I think. I just kind of forgot, but then I remembered, like, that long later. And then I realised, I thought, I wonder if, like, and that's, I said, can I have this? And I didn't get an answer for ages. But I'd seen, like, 2 ticks. I assume that means he's read it. I thought, he's probably thinking, who the fuck is this? And he's like, like after about 30 minutes, went, yeah. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, what is it? Fuck. And anyway, I was like, okay, well. And then I went, oh yeah, I met you in the pub a while back. And we met here, and this is where we met. Shall I meet you there? And he's like, oh yeah. And then I'm like, what, in 15? And he's like, okay. Right. And then I'm there, I'll go to his pub, and I thought, I've got to have a beer then. But he's going to be another 15 minutes. And I think, is this fucking, I don't know, am I just here for a waste, or, I mean. But then, he walks in, and the only reason I recognise him because he's so tall. But he was like just walking past, just going in blind kind of thing, and was walking straight past me. Bearing in mind that at that time I was in a shirt, a jumper, a pair of trousers, and everyone else around me was absolutely fucked. With a big dog, and I'd say a girl who's probably on meth or something, with a boyfriend. I mean, so there was some dodgy characters, and I was like straight away like, oi, and said his like thing, like, and he's like, oh yeah, and then straight in, straight out, bang, there you go, mate, and Osk. And I thought, wow. I got back and I was like, wow, that gear's fucking banging it. Certainly compared to, it's hard to say because it could be like one day, first night hitting it hard, like just, me, as soon as I get it, I'm just banging it about like wolf, like, joint, 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 joint. And then all of a sudden I go bang, you know what I mean? Just fucking, ugh. But then next day it's like, not as good. But I don't think that's going to be the case for this kid. I doubt. I'll be surprised, but But it's like my weekend up nicely, isn't it? Because I need it, man. I should have taken a holiday on Monday, but the problem is that's another problem, isn't it? You're like when you're on targets, and everyone's on targets now, aren't they? Target, get this if you hit your target. You know, you always feel like it costs you so much money to like have a day off in it. When you got a target, because it's like, if I have a day off, it's going to affect my target. So I'll work 5 days every week and think, maybe on this month I can get a lot more people to buy or do whatever in it. So I can relax for a day. A week off, like, fuck me. A week off so bad, isn't it? Like, if you're on target. So most places now, as far as I can see, certainly in sales, I don't think adjust your target. Maybe the corps do. Don't know. Maybe that's what attracts people, because they always give them these benefits, don't they? You get you in the corporations, here's the benefits. Oh, fucking hell, I'm so like that though. It was a good smoke. But it's funny that I quite like the fact that I feel like I can't smoke anymore. You know, I mean, that's like, fuck me. But I probably did just fucking drain about 5 joints. I'm sitting there, I'm a fucking picker of it, really. I should like go, no, Mark, you don't know the power. But I think that's the problem. I'm like so excited to find the power. Is it any good? It's a new like, new supply. And yeah, I'd say it's fucking good, people. This one, is it, but it's early days, early doors, isn't it? I'll see tomorrow. But I think we're on to a winner. So that's fucking good, isn't it? Imagine if I just found someone who actually got fucking proper weed that you can plan when you're getting at the same time. Fancy having a beer, and it'll be a simple, quick transaction. No fucking small talk shit, and you know what I mean. Just thank you very much. So you can always know that you're never going to be like, having to pretend something, right? And it's really good shit. But then he probably thinks I'm a copper. People always say that. Especially like in trousers, a shirt, I had a jumper on. Like trousers, shirt, jumper. Like a blue, like it's a work coat, but it's just a blue coat. Dark like navy blue coat. Oh, is it black? I don't know, it might be black. But yeah, but they say, oh, you look like a policeman. I'm like, well, have you seen policemen these days? Like women, they're like pretty much doing diapers. Yeah, I mean, some of them, they're fat blokes, thin blokes, fat women, thin women. You know what I mean? Like, how do I look like a policeman? Or we could just say man, hopefully. You know what I mean? But it's but I suppose just might not be what he's expecting. He's probably fucking. I'll probably make him paranoid to fuck that he's about to get jumped in it. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, a gang of fucking hoodlums are about to fucking tell him he's not allowed to, give me a piece of fucking herb in exchange for money. I mean, how dare people tell me that's wrong? Thank you very much, mate. No, if he wants to sell me a bit of weed and I want to buy it, what fucking business is it of yours? Yeah. I mean, in future, maybe he'll be like, he'll give me, he's grown the weed and he's going, here you go, Mark, look, there's a bale of weed, mate. That's what you want in it? And I'll be like, yeah, that's plentiful. Thank you very much. Fucking greatest crop farmer, fucking Joe. And in return, look, I'll fucking grow. I'll tell you what, mate, you're doing that. My beautiful plum trees, lemon trees, apple trees, my berry plants, my strawberries, I will grow them all for you and supply you all year round. Because I will, grow double what I grow for myself. And I will trade for your cannabis. Oh, that's great. Yes, I'd love all that great fresh fruits and vegetables. And wow, thank you very much. Yes, oh, wow. Do you want to have a smoke of the cannabis with me? Yes, certainly. I'll tell you what, I'm roasting some really great coffee. Let me bring the coffee over. Oh, what a good idea. And Katie and Jane, they can both bake the cakes. I'm sure Katie and Jane, I'd like to bake the cake. So if you want to do it the other way around, then do it the other way around. Don't get offended. Don't get offended. If you want to say it's John and Jack, go and bake the cakes, and that's all right too. You know what I mean? Fucking it's not difficult, is it? Yeah, I'm going. I was about to fucking pick the joint up and that I fucking had to put out because I'm too fucked. Literally about to pick it up and spark it just out of fucking. I'm like, no, fucking hell, man, don't do it. I'm going, man. LOL, go on, SD. Oh shit, I don't know, Deirdre, man. It's like making me feel a little bit like, I think it's like my stomach's telling me. But then I didn't, I was hungry earlier, and because I fucking just smashed this, like a child in it, just fucking with chocolate. I just like bang, 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 like fucking. Some will say like a drug addict, yeah, drug addict. He hadn't smoked for a month because. I say he likes to smoke, here and there, and when he needs it, when he's like, oh, there's something going on in my mind, and there's things like all that shit built up needs to be released. Fucking, it's almost like I run for it, innit? But you know how long it usually takes me, like when I've got to that stage of running for it. I'm like, well, I've got to get some. And then fucking it'll take me. I mean, sometimes months it's taken me in it to get some weirdly. Fucking it's really weird. It's so hard now just to find like weed and it was because a lot of it was when I got somebody and I found some. I knew it was theirs. I knew it was government's in it. And I can't, you know, like to me, it's like if they're doing what they fucking doing to weed, innit? But you got to smoke fucking lots of government weed to get to a supply that's not, and that's a fucking shame. But is this government weed? I don't know. So far, it's looking good. It's looking, you know, yeah, positively. But like I say, you know, I've often thought like, oh well, just because there's a certain bang in there to obviously they don't want to take the bang away completely in a weed. But I'd say it's not as good, nowhere near as good. And this feels, I'd say, more long lasting as well, where it's not just sort of fucking, I'd say it grows. Say, you know, the more you smoke, the more fucked up you get. And to me, at the moment, I say, is there a limit to that? Or, you know, like how high is the limit, I suppose, is the question, because there's got to be a limit. But then, could you smoke some fuck up? You know, like, maybe, I don't know, but probably not. I think like I don't know, to me, like headaches, funny stomachs, and all that sort of thing is probably the point of weed telling me, right, you smoked enough of us now. What the fuck are you doing? Needs me sparking out. I suppose like I'll finish this coffee and have a couple more puffs, and then I'll go to bed. Fucking hell, I know it's Friday night and all that, but it's been a fucking long week, people. And like days where it's 6 a.m. getting up, and then the stress of having to drive somewhere in the cold and wet and all that, right? To pick up a boss, to meet with a boss, you know, or not even my boss, but someone who's hiding you that you know that your boss or someone's boss is going to get feedback from, and you know, I mean, then each day to be taking them around and doing your job and walking in on people and going, "Hi, yeah, you know, I got someone with me." Oh, it's weird, isn't it? But it's quite fun, to be fair. Luckily, the characters that I was out with all like, even like regional manager. I'm hoping we'll see. You know what I mean? Because is it a case of look, whatever fucking rules and regulations are, what pressure am I under in it to push corporate rules? You know, can I do I get rid of salesmen and lose lots of money because he won't follow the rules, like the stupid rules? And all the other rules, I don't think would matter anyway. There'd be things like don't hit each other. Yeah, okay. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, it's a good idea. You didn't have to make it a rule. It should just be like, yeah, don't hit each other. Yeah, why would you want to? What else would it be? I mean, it's funny that people think like they need them, but really, oh, yes, we need to have rules. Oh, man. A free nation is not a nation with rules. It's bizarre that people can even consider that it is. But maybe it is a case that they're working at making sure that the world realizes that. You never know, could be another option. I always said like you could bring it to the worst, and just to really mirror image and tell people how bad they could get. I mean, if you found out all the like everything you were doing was fucking awful, like really awful for you and really awful for everyone around you. You know what I mean? So basically, anything like you think about the things that are harming in society today, like meat trade. Anyone denying that the meat trade's harming? We even do it now for the perfume trade. We're like, oh yeah, we all need perfumes, right? So let's test them on the animals, fucking dogs, fucking they do it on them beautiful cocker spaniels, which is what I mean, but it doesn't matter. Like yeah, they're lovely dogs, but all of it, like you think, I'm not a doggist, you know what I mean? Dog, cat, a fucking poor animal just come alive. Yay! Look at this life. Ah, yeah. What am I? Ah, you're a test thing. So what's that mean? Wow, you're putting it fucked up hard. And when you're too fucked up hard that we can't trust any tests, you'll be chucked in. Probably, I don't even want to think. Man, it's so disgusting. But it's acceptable, man, because people and their perfumes. No, and like everybody like goes to like they go to all these fucking religious places and put this perfume on them in order to like give an impression to everybody, and all lined up pretending that they're fucking super great because they follow the rules as well. They all follow the rules. And that gives them respect, apparently, to all the other people who follow the rules. And then they leave church, right? And they go home and start carving up like the chicken that was running around with its friends, and he fucking 2 hours earlier, in it, you know what I mean? And all sit round and have a gracious meal. Fuck's sake. You see, like and all the time they're being taught that loads of animals, the gods, and all these like the people they praise down to, sacrificed. You know what I mean? So they're telling you, yeah, in the being led that, hey, look, that's psychologically God's telling me that, yeah, of course, it's natural for us to, take down the animals. They see a psychology of it, right? I always find it weird now. Like fucking, it's quite when you walk through these things, it's like it's just become normal, obviously, to see like legs, fucking, but fucking how many animal parts, right? It's just like the norm now, just to see just fucking animal parts. everywhere, man. And that's like, when you think about the psychology of that, really, oh, it makes me feel so ill, man. I think like people really, in the natural form, we should be horrified. And it's one of them where you've got to see it, right? Because how you fucking like, where'd you go now? Where it's fucking supermarket, in it. You try to escape the fucking, if you go, yeah, or if I deeply think about that too much, it's gonna make me feel so sick that I'm gonna have to avoid fucking going down those aisles, right? So you try to hold back it. I suppose it's just coping mechanisms, but yeah, man, I think it's always wise to just fucking bring it up anyway. And like I say, man, I'm not no fucking, I hate myself. It's one of them things, isn't it? I've got to make myself better, man. And I keep saying it, I keep excusing it, and I think, well, it's still like fucking, it's, look, that's the thing, isn't it? It makes me feel bad about myself, man. I think again, if psychology part and parcel is realizing it, so to come out of the thing, if you start to realize things, and then you start to judge yourself based on the things you realized, and try and overcome the ones that you wish you realized when you were fucking 2. And 4, like, I don't even know some of it. Fuck me. That's what I say. All these people. That's why I like it in religion. They like to get you all 1-year-old, 6. I mean, what age is christening, for example? Because basically, what it is, it's just like mum and dad are going to be living a way of life, and that way of life is going to be fucking smacked on you. Bang, and you're going to come in and learn about that way of life. From 1-year-old, 2-year-old, you're going to come, mommy and daddy, every Sunday. And then they just went bang, they just cracked that, didn't they? Went, right, that's enough of that now. Don't need it anymore. We just keep them all going with it. When we want our wars, we've gone so fucking hypnotized now with that, we don't even need them to come to churches much, or like as many of them. We just keep churches going because, always remind them as they pass by. But most of them just call themselves it now. And they'll automatically just, they want the day out. They want the big, woo, look at me. Yeah, we're a Christian family. And look, little fucking baby boy there's now being drowned. And he's a Christian. Yay. And then next one will do it. And next one. But obviously, there's a time where all of them things bust, I suppose. Don't know how many fucking eras this has been. Maybe it hasn't. Maybe it's only been 100 years. You know what I mean? Maybe the truth is of their bullshit history is religion only actually came in fucking such and such a year. How do I know? Well, I'm definitely going to bed. Sorry, peeps. Sorry I couldn't have more time to chat. But thanks for chatting. I'm sure you'll chat together anyway. So it looked like it. So thanks very much. I'm going, man, because I'm just got to go. Fucking ketamine doesn't last either. Oh, shit. Mad love, peeps. War. Have a good. Excellent. Cheers, guys. See you later.